Well, I found a bowling game worse than the Flintstones Bedrock Bowling. Plus, this is a Nintendo 64 game. Yeah, remember when I last made a review for this thing? That was last year, in July. Well, it's time to get back into this neglected platform with an awful bowling game. This is Super Bowling, developed by Athena Ltd. In the year 2000. It's also one of the rarest Nintendo 64 games. Not sure why people want it so badly, given it's one of the worst games of all time. Let me explain why.
Ah boy, here we go.
First thing you'll notice is the awful graphics. Yes, the game is from the year 2000, but that's no excuse when the PS1 was putting out better looking bangers long before this, and even around the same time with Resident Evil 3, Dino Crisis 2, Tomb Raider 3, and Action Bass to name a few. Plus the PlayStation 2 was out the same year with Tekken Tag Tournament and Midnight Club Street Racing. Good God! Oh, and the characters? They look like they were ripped out of that Final Fantasy tech demo for the Nintendo 64 Square Enix made back in the day to condemn the system for being underpowered and still using cartridges. Why are they nightmare fuel inducing?
Bad touch, stranger danger.
As for the controls, they're just foul. You can't really control things. You can move the analog stick, which was good only for basically Super Mario 64, but bad for almost everything else, by selecting the direction and throwing position. Then use the A button to throw. Simple enough, right? Right?
Right? Wrong!
You have to compete with the game's fast-moving green bar. Once the gauge fills up, you have to land right smack dab in this middle to get a decent throw. On top of that, you may be wondering about spin and power. Well, the game does feature that. Use the analog stick to go up and down for power or spin, and left and right for spin or power. Problem is, the Nintendo 64 analog stick, it's not that good at precision. You will always go too far or too low with your spin and power, costing you your throw. Ugh. God, get used to hearing that. That is all you will be hearing the entire fucking time. Fuck.
Relax.
Because the game sucks oh so much, I'm only going to cover some of the basics this game has to offer before quitting. I just want to be done with this game. I went in with an open mind and just, oh God, am I more bigoted than an Alex Jones fan at this point already? My mind is full of anger and confusion. I make Trumpists look like saints with their tiki torch marches at night. Enough said. This game is just that bad. It'll turn you into a violent monster. Don't play it.
Okay.
You have open play for those who just want to bowl. So free game, quick bowl, exhibition, etc. and other names. So you just bowl 10 frames and that's it. Which would be a good place to get used to the controls and everything, right? But good luck doing so given this game's awful mechanics and the fact that it's a Nintendo 64 controller. There's team play with 2 people teaming up to compete against another 2-person team. Given the Nintendo 64 had natural 4-player support, there you go. Good luck getting anyone to want to play this game with you, let alone actually interacting with a human being because you play video games. With the choice of 1 or 2 lanes to play at the same time, you just need to bowl the best and hope the other team gets a lower combined score. Simple. Except the controls still keep getting in the damn way. There's a golf mode. Why? What the fuck does golf have to do with bowling? Why taint a good sport with the worst sport ever conceived by humanity?
Based.
You just bowl and try to do good with the least amount of throws, just like golf with swings. You want to get a hole-in-one or a strike for the best score? I guess. I don't know how golf works. It's shit.
Man. Wow. That's crazy, isn't it? Oh my god, true? Yeah. True and fucking real.
The last mode to cover is challenge mode. Just like every other bowling game, you must get all the pins with a single throw. Each time gets more challenging. Good luck with this game's controls.
Try again, try again, try again, try again.
No! You can view characters in a locker room, which is like a gallery or something. But why do I want to see these low polygon anime characters? I don't. This sucks. There's nothing to this game. The graphics suck. There's better looking Nintendo 64 games out there, especially at this time. The gameplay is awful. The camera is nauseating. The resolution makes no sense. Why is the camera so dinky? Why am I only seeing a small portion of the screen? This is god awful. And I just want to be done with the shit game altogether.
Does this look unsure to you?
At the end of the day, Super Bowling for the Nintendo 64 is a hot steaming piece of shit that should be left to rot on the sidewalk. Don't clean it up. Don't even look at it. It's fugly, and it must decay alone away from human contact. It's not worth playing, and is easily on par. No, it's far worse than the Flintstones Bedrock Bowling was for the PlayStation 1. That game was just boring, with nothing to it. This is boring with nothing to it, with bad camera, bad controls, bad everything. Enough said. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.